Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the Christmas tag video, and I saw this video on my friend Kate's channel and I loved watching it. I'll leave Kate's channel linked below because she's one of my favorites to watch. And yeah, it just felt appropriate because today I actually just wanted to sit down and talk about Christmas and, you know, just like the things that we do here in the UK, how it used to be for me in Brazil. But I kind of wanted a structure, so I found this tag and there's loads of questions which would be nice to answer and kind of talk to you about Christmas. If you're new around here and you don't know anything about me, my name is Ysis. I'm originally from Brazil. I lived in Brazil, I was brought up there until I was 23, then I moved to the UK and I've been living here for the last 9 years. I have a family here now, but all of my family, my side of the family, is still in Brazil. So yeah, that's like my background, that's where I'm from, and that's why I talk about Brazil a lot, because it's my home country. So yeah, now let's get straight into it. So the first question is, what do you do on Christmas Eve? So I'm going to start with Brazil. So on Christmas Eve in Brazil, we actually have the whole of the Christmas celebrations. So Christmas Day here in the UK, where you have your Christmas dinner, is Christmas Eve there in Brazil. And on Christmas Eve, what we usually do, or what we used to do when I lived there, is my mum used to wrap all the presents and we used to help her wrap presents whilst watching Home Alone. And then we would get ready to go to my grandma's house in the evening. So around about 6 to 7 p.m. we'd go to my grandma's house and we would have our Christmas dinner at midnight. So it's kind of like turning from the 24th to the 25th of December. But that was our Christmas like celebration. It was all on Christmas Eve. Here in the UK, I still wrap presents on Christmas Eve, but with the kids now, we also do a Christmas Eve box, and that is just like a little box that we put together with lots of gifts. And if you're from the UK, then you know what a Christmas Eve box is, or even from America, let me know if where you're from you do a Christmas Eve box. It was totally new to me. I started doing this about 2 or 3 years ago when I first had James, and yeah, we've stuck to doing that on Christmas Eve. So I put together a box with some activities, the pajamas for the evening, some treats, a plate for Father Christmas to put his mince pie, and the reindeer's carrot and reindeer food, and yeah, all the preparations for Christmas Day, like for Father Christmas to come into our house. So we do that, and we usually go to my mother-in-law's house to see Father Christmas the night before. So yeah, it's like a big thing that happens in the village that we live in. Father Christmas comes the night before, they get a little present, a photo, and then we go to sleep, and then it's Christmas Day. So that's what we do Christmas Eve here in the UK and in Brazil. Obviously, I would have loved to know what Christmas Eve is like in Brazil having children, but because I didn't have children when I lived there, all I know from Christmas over there is what I experienced as a child and a young adult without children. So it's going to be a little bit different, but yeah. By the way, this is my favorite Christmas jumper ever, and this is from last year from Tesco. It says, "Oh, what fun." It's the simplest jumper, but I just love it. I love the fit, I love the color. It's all bobbly and like old, but it's my favorite Christmas jumper, so I'm wearing it. Now, question number 2 is, how are you celebrating Christmas this year? So obviously I'm not celebrating Christmas in Brazil this year, we're celebrating it here in the UK, so I can't answer how we would celebrate it in Brazil, but here in the UK we are celebrating in the like normal traditional family way that we always do. So usually we wake up in the morning, the kids have their stockings, and then we get ready to go to chapel, and then after chapel we kind of get back home to get all of our things together and go straight to my in-laws' house. They're doing Christmas Day at their house this year, and the Christmas dinner is being done by my mother-in-law, and she's a fabulous cook, so I'm really looking forward to it. So we all go there with the family, have Christmas dinner, and then open presents. I think we'll be opening some presents in the morning with the kids here at home, but I don't think we'll have time to do them all. So we go to my in-laws and we like exchange presents with the family, and then in the evening we come back home, the kids go to bed, and then resume the activities on the next day, because it's just there's not enough time in the day. I like to watch the Queen's speech, which is usually at 3 p.m. on telly, and it's like a nice little gathering for us all to do, and then we play games and listen to music. We do all sorts of like festive family activities on the day, and we have a Christmas tradition. Actually, I think this is one of the questions, so I'll leave that for later. I'll tell you that in a minute. So question number 3, What would you wish for under the Christmas tree? So this was a tough year for me in terms of presents, because, not tough, like it was quite easy. There is nothing that I want necessarily. Like Kate said in her video, I can't really think of anything that I really want. There are things like, you know, general things that I get, but there's nothing like specific that I want and can afford. I would love a Chanel bag, but I can't afford that at the moment. So I think this is something my mum taught me from a young age. I don't like to want things that I can't afford in the present, because it just like makes me feel really sad. So I don't want that. But one thing that we need and that we can actually afford and that I would like is a Nest thermostat. So it's like a smart home thermostat, and this is something that we're actually thinking about getting very soon, so it could come true. So yeah, that's the only thing that I want under the Christmas tree. Question number 4, what's your least favorite and most favorite Christmas song? Now that's easy. My least favorite is it a New York Christmas? I've just been looking for ages and I can't find the song. I don't know if it's called A Christmas in New York, but it's the song that goes and the bells are ringing now, it's Christmas time. You must know that song. Please leave a comment below and tell me which one it is. But I don't like it. So that's my least favorite song. My most favorite song is Santa Claus is Coming to Town, just because my kids love dancing to it and it just makes me so happy to hear it. And I also like Have a Holly Jolly Christmas. So these are my favorite Christmas songs. Now I've got to get back to the questions because I've lost where I was. Right, question number 5, favorite Christmas tradition. Now in Brazil, my favorite Christmas tradition is to watch my mum give out presents to all of our family. She used to take like the role of Father Christmas. Obviously she's not Father Christmas, but she used to get everyone, even if it was like a tiny little present. And I have a huge family over there. Like my mum has 13 brothers and sisters, so I have 13 uncles and aunties. They all have 3 to 4 children, and then it becomes a massive huge amount of people to be with. And she used to give every single person a present, even if it was like, I don't know, a pen or something like that. So that was my favorite tradition. It was like helping my mum out, do all those like gathering of the presents and getting everybody together, finding all the right names. I know it's a silly tradition, but over there it meant a lot to me. I loved seeing everybody's happy faces. And here my favorite Christmas tradition is playing Hunt the Thimble with my in-laws family and like my family here in the UK. It's a game that we play where we get a thimble and then we hide it in a room, like a living room or a kitchen. We all get out of the room, one person hides it, and then we all come back in and we've got to find it. Whoever finds it first sits down, and you don't tell anyone where you've seen it. And then everybody, as you're finding it, you've got to sit down until the last person stands. And like, it's hilarious when everybody is trying to find this thimble and you're trying to like look, and when you find it, like hiding that excitement that you found in it, just sitting down and not giving the clue away of where it is. It's just like a lovely tradition that we always do on Christmas Day. Now next question is, dress up on Christmas or have cozy pajamas day? I feel like in Brazil we definitely dress up. You have like party dress, high heels, do your hair and your makeup and look really like smart. And here in the UK it's a lot more casual. We wear Christmas jumpers usually on Christmas Day, and so it's like a jumpers and jeans kind of affair. I don't wear pajamas all day because we spend it at my in-laws' house, but if it was in my house I'd probably wear pajamas all day because I love wearing pajamas. Question number 7, favorite part of Christmas dinner. I feel like what makes Christmas dinner for me is the cranberry sauce, because without cranberry sauce it's just a normal like Sunday roast. Well, apart from like the turkey and the Brussels sprouts and all of that, but what really makes the flavour of Christmas dinner for me is cranberry sauce. So I think that's like my favorite part, but I do like everything about Christmas dinner. It's my favorite meal. Yeah, in Brazil, Christmas dinner, we usually have cold meats. We have our turkey with cold everything, like salad, coleslaw. What's my favorite part over there? I used to just pick lots of different things, but I always liked the turkey, so I'd probably say turkey. Question number 7. Favorite part of, no, I've done that. Question number 8, real tree or fake one? Do you know what? I would love to have a tiny real tree, but I don't like the faff of a real tree, and we've always had a fake tree. And I just like how everything looks neat, because obviously with a real tree you can't predict how the branches are gonna go, and you have to find the exact perfect tree for you. And with my fake tree it all looks neat and uniform, and I love it. I bought my fake tree from Tesco. It's a pre-lit tree, like a 6-foot pre-lit tree. Bought it in 2012 when we first moved into the home that we bought together, Matthew and I, and it's the same tree that we've had since then, and it's still going strong and we still love it. We also have fake trees in Brazil. I don't think we've ever had a real tree over there. Question number 9. Love wrapping presents or loathe it? I love it. There's nothing more than I like on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve and lead up to Christmas than wrapping presents. I used to love helping my mum out wrapping presents in Brazil, and I love wrapping presents here. I don't know, I just take a lot of pride in doing it and, getting it all neat and properly. And I just realized my accent is really Welsh in this video. I don't know why. I'm just really neat and properly, and I love it. It's very Welsh. But anyway, yeah, I love wrapping presents. Question 10. Have you done all of your Christmas shopping yet? I think I have. I have ordered everything. Not actually, there's one thing I haven't ordered, and I have to order it by tomorrow, so I've got to do it today. So I haven't finished it by one thing, but everything else has either been ordered, delivered, or is being wrapped. And this is the most disorganized that I've been since I've moved to the UK. I usually get my Christmas shopping done by the end of November, beginning of December, and it's now the 18th of December. So yeah, left it a bit late this year. Next question. Least favorite part of Christmas? I think for me is not being with my side of the family and missing everyone, and feeling major FOMO of what they're doing there and not having them here with me, seeing what we're doing and what the children are doing. Just not having them really aches my heart. So yeah, that's my least favorite part of Christmas. Question 12. Oh, also least favorite part is getting rid of all the cardboard and wrapping paper because it just takes forever to get rid of it all. Question 12. What does Christmas mean to you? Now, I did a whole video, my previous video was about what Christmas really means to me. In general, Christmas means a happy family time where I think a lot about my Christian upbringing, and I just feel really present in the moment, and I just love Christmas. It's my favorite time of the year. Go and watch the other video to see more in depth about how I feel about Christmas and what it means to me. Question number 13. Top 3 Christmas movies. Right, so, oh, that's a really hard one. The Holiday, really up there, probably, yeah, best Christmas movie. Elf, really like Elf for a giggle, and Home Alone. And there are loads more that I like. I used to watch the Christmas 24 channel on Sky when I didn't have kids, and I had all day to just do what I wanted. And I had it on all the time, and I used to watch all these soppy, cringy Christmas movies where they have a golden glow filter the whole movie. Everybody just looks really happy, and something happens and then everything goes well and it's all happy. So I love all these Christmas movies, but these are my top 3 movies. My alarm's just going off saying that it's time to go and collect my son from nursery, so I'm gonna rush the last 2 questions. Do you think you'll have a white Christmas this year? It's looking likely, not likely, probable. It's looking possible, because it's getting really cold here in the UK, but I don't think we will. I think we're gonna have a rainy Christmas, but not a white Christmas. I don't think I've had a white Christmas yet here in the UK. Definitely not in Brazil, because it's summer over there. And last question, what's your Christmas wish? I just wish for everybody to be together and enjoy themselves and just be happy in the presence of everybody, for all of our family to have good health, happiness, and to enjoy Christmas as much as possible. That is my Christmas wish. And that is the end of the tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment below and tell me a little bit more about your Christmas, your Christmas traditions and the things that you do around Christmas time. It made me feel really festive reading all about these Christmas traditions all over the world. And yeah, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you're not subscribed to my channel already, then make sure you subscribe so you don't miss my future videos. And I will see you all very soon. Bye!